Hi bold bakers. We have all heard of a lava cake, but have you heard of a lava cookie? This is a rich chocolate cookie with a Nutella lava center. It is a serious game changer when it comes to cookies. Before we get stuck into the recipe, I've got a really great offer for you. In the evenings lately, I have been walking waffles and listening to audio books on my phone. I just find it a really good way to unwind after the day. I've been listening to Steve Martin's Born Standing Up. I love Steve Martin as an actor, but I actually don't know a whole lot about him as a comedian. So this audiobook is his life and narrated by him, and it's just really funny. So here's the great news. Audible are offering My Bold Bakers a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. All you have to do is go to audible.com/Gemma. Browse the huge selection of books, pick your favorite, download it, and you can start listening to it straight away. So that is audible.com/Gemma. You can also text Gemma to 500500 and start listening straight away. I hope you take advantage of this offer, because if you don't have enough time to read a book in your life, you definitely have enough time to listen to one. Okay, let's get started with our cookies. So into a large bowl, add your room temperature butter and your sugar. Now you want to cream these ingredients together. I'm going to use an electric hand mixer. You can use a stand mixer. You can also do this mix by hand. It's really easy. So creaming together is a really common baking method, and all you do is just whip together fat and some sugar. It only takes around 3 to 4 minutes, but you want to get it kind of light and fluffy. Most cookies actually are made using this method. It's really easy, and I love that you can do it by hand. Okay, this is looking good. Now I'm going to add in 1 egg, beat it in, and then I'm going to add in the other, and then cream it in until it's well combined. Lovely, this is nice and fast. So now into this mix, I'm going to add in my flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, salt, and a little bit of vanilla extract. And then just mix this carefully together until it is just combined. Now the recipe for these cookies can be found on biggerbolderbaking.com, along with lots of my other recipes, and also some recipes that I actually don't put on YouTube, so make sure you head over there and check them out. Okay, this is perfect. Our dough is looking good. Tastes great. Now it is time to scoop these. So this is a pretty firm cookie dough, so you can start scooping it straight away. However, if you want to make it in advance, you can pop it into the fridge for up to 3 days, or even freeze it. It'll be totally fine. So here I have a cookie scoop. All you need is a tablespoon really, and then I'm going to scoop around 2 tablespoons of cookie batter. We need the bottom to be bigger than the top, because this is where the secret part comes in. So just scoop some cookies. Lovely. You know, one question I get asked, actually, I was just thinking about it there, about cocoa powder. What cocoa powder do I use? Number one, I always use unsweetened cocoa powder because I don't want the sugar to mess with my cookies or whatever it's going into. And number two, I don't use Dutch process because depending on your recipe, it actually can be quite bitter and people can find it like hard to eat. So I just use a really good quality unsweetened. So just keep a lookout for that when you're going shopping. Okay, lovely, that's our cookies. So now here for our secret ingredient, chocolate spread. Now I have a homemade recipe on biggerbolderbaking.com, but you can also use store-bought, that's totally fine. Now what you want to do is just make a little well in the center of your cookie, put in a little bit of your chocolate spread. Now you don't have to do too much, because if you do too much, it'll start flowing everywhere, which sounds delicious, but you don't really want that. And then just go ahead and add it to all of your cookies. If you don't tell somebody that this is in the middle of them, it's going to be a nice surprise when they bite into it, especially when they come out warm from the oven. Oh my gosh, my favorite. So now what we're going to do is scoop around 1 tablespoon of cookie dough and just put that over the top. And then all you want to do is just press it down so it encases the chocolate spread. In you go. Lovely. Chocolate surprise. Now, here's something that you can also do. If you want to throw chocolate chunks into these cookie dough, go for it, man. It would just be awesome. Okie dokie, these are looking fantastic. If you want, you can chill them. You don't necessarily have to, because I said the cookie dough is firm. Right now, I'm gonna pop these guys into the oven. Bake your cookies off at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for roughly 12 minutes. So now the trick to these cookies is you don't want to over bake them because you still want them to be fudgy in the middle. So 12 minutes roughly is the time that they need. And if you just push down in the center, they're still kind of soft underneath your finger. Don't worry, that's exactly the way you want them. So while they're warm out of the oven, let's just check out what that lava is all about. Look at that, gorgeous lava flowy center. Oh man. Oh, seriously. Rich chocolate cookies with, oh my gosh, they're so soft, they're almost falling apart. Check out that Nutella. Man, these cookies are not for the faint of heart. Make sure you go over and get your free audiobook now. Go to audible.com/Gemma or text Gemma to 500500. Also, all this information can be found in the description box below this video. And I'll see you back here really soon for more bigger, bolder baking.